All right. Hey, what's up? I'm back. Oh, for God's sakes. It's all just giant friggin' mess on YouTube sometimes. Sometimes it's a giant freaking mess on YouTube. Good night. All right. Okay. All right. All right. I mean, let's. Hey, turn. Yeah, turn my lights on. Yeah, and I'm not trying to be nice, y'all. I gotta friggin' sand these things another time. Like, I gotta go out there and sand them. So flippin' stupid. Whole friggin' food shit. Clean your damn kitchen, peeps. Do it once a week. All you gotta do. Like, we light sanded, deglossed, deglazed. We did all the tricks in the book with this, y'all. Did not help. Did not help, y'all. Hey, I didn't see the video yet, Adrian. I did see you posted something, man. I'll get to it in a little bit, dude. I've been painting doors, panels for cabinets. Condolences. But I hope everyone's doing good. I did buy something to show on the stream tonight. I found a couple of interesting things. I was always talking about multi-tools and stuff. And you know how I don't like to, sometimes I don't do videos on everything and just kind of get something and open it on stream. But this was $7, Ozark Trail. It's a camping cutlery set, right? Of course, what does that mean? It's 2 multi-tools, isn't it? Hey, look at that, instructions. Yeah, pretty standard looking cutlery kit. Yeah, I got a pair of wire cutters right there. But I was passing by and I said, you know what? That's got to go in a multi-tool collection right there. Because I'm working on a roundup of multi-tools where a lot of this stuff will go. But, oh yeah, that's kind of cool. Come on now. This has a knife with a guard, so it's hard to pull out. Not bad. It's got a can opener. I guess you could open bottles with it too. You can open the bottle with the friggin' edge of it, you know. That's got a lock back right there. That's kind of nice. Obviously, fork and knife, however you go after it. And does the spoon have a lock too? It's a good question. I don't think it's meant to fold. Yeah, it's full. It folds up. Go on. Ah, simple. Great. Grand. Okay, now, here's the puzzle, y'all. How to put the 2 things together. Assemble 2 parts. Oh, I didn't know I was not supposed to do the thing. So that's the Walmart camping cutlery set. $7. It's not bad, actually. Holy crap. I gotta tell you, like, something about the Ozark Trail stuff really does kind of speak to me, like the young child in me. Man, I don't have a can of damn beans. I'm talking about beans. I want you to test your teeth on a can of beans. I want you to gnaw it off and eat it all at once. The whole can, tin, and everything. Y'all drop a like. Double tap screen. Drop the like. Yeah, it's got a pouch. Everybody knows I've got a freaking rule, right? It comes with a pouch, right? I didn't even see that it had a pouch. I guess I could have. They could have said pouch on the front. Does it? Does it? Does it say pouch? It does. It says pouch. So I subconsciously saw it. No, that's cool. I like that. Little cutlery set for the multi-tool collection. Because if that's not a multi-tool, y'all, you're ripping seams with it. It's a multi-tool. The seams have been ripped now. Ah, for God's sakes. Yeah, you see, that's kind of cool, man. And then it just pops. No, it's not pops. It's I had it backwards, folks. My bad. Oh, I had it backwards. Yeah, it makes a little bit more sense. Yeah, and it just pops off, and you got like cereal, and you've got cereal. What size? See, man, I love that you have the need for knowledge, Daniel. But you have to give me more context than that. This is like slightly larger than regular spoon size. This is slightly smaller than regular fork size. Like this reminds me of baby forks. It was $7. What size? Actual sized. It's actual sized, Daniel. It's reality sized. It's the size of reality. Yeah, eat the can of beans, look like a goat. Post it on the internet. Wear an owl costume. You'll go viral for that. I'm telling you. That's cool. Yeah, I'm happy that this is $7. It comes with instructions. Roxxon, you could learn a thing or two about how every box gets sent out. Your customers should just get cheers. See, Daniel, what size? Nice. They're actual sized. Hank Fleet. What's up, man? Of course, yesterday, Shiner today. This is not a combo I see a lot. What are you talking about? I don't drink Coors. I drink light. Red Hammer. I've never tried Red Hammer. This Red Hammer? Oh, I thought you meant beer. Sorry. This is the channel's endorsed hammer. It's the Shockwave Milwaukee system. Although this one's going to be Pops approved forever. I'm not entirely sure if the Eddie approved one is going to be. Well, no, trust me, man. I'm going to have to drink a couple of those too, so don't feel too bad. The Eddie hammer that I've carried is very nice, but there's a couple of other options I'm looking at right now. And yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that, Ringo. I know that you're the pervasive voice in my brain, dude. I know that. Don't, maybe, dude, like maybe later or something after I develop or redevelop the DNA of a T-Rex. Live on stream, on camera. Hold up. So, yeah, I did pick up a knife. Hold on. Kind of trying to finish a couple things, too, while I'm on stream. So, if you don't mind, I am going to wipe a little paint in the corners of some glue schnips. And then I'm going to show you all the knife I bought. I bought a knife today. Man, I was so excited. Oh, man. And then, like, the lady at Walmart, see, like, I put out that video today because I knew I was going to go buy this knife, right? I put out that video. Here's that video up there, and it's like the pervasive stupidity of Walmart. What's a crazy customer story? Like a woman offered to pay with not. Well, okay. I will get to that in a second. But I go to buy this knife, and There's actually two knives in here. There's a 15-second review of this one. One of these knives coming tomorrow, so I can't show it to you. Cannot show it to you. I apologize. You want to see the paint. You can't see the paint. Paint's just over there getting painted. But yeah, there's the Camulus comb. I told you I was going to pick one up in that video. I was going to pick one up, whatever. And that video is actually from the last video I did over at freaking Walmart. At the Walmart, yeah. Yeah, that, so when you're making a 3-minute video, right, sometimes you got to cut a bunch of crap out. So that was actually just cut out from that. And it's like, when I do this stuff, I sometimes have to remember that it's there and that it needs to go out. Which is why it went out today. Because it's been, busy, always friggin' working, always doing something stupid that doesn't involve my life. Like doing a 24-hour stream. You want to see me eat the paint? No, I'm not going to do that. Did you eat paint chips as a kid? Why? Anyway, I have been working a shit ton, so I'm not gonna sit here and complain about it. I did have kind of a couple days off. It was nice, but they were also these leisurely work from home days. Very nice indeed. So, in order for that to work, you gotta friggin' sit and let those dry up a touch. All right, cheers. I miss boxes. Last time I saw this in the store, it was in it was in one of those what do you call it? Bubble packs. One of those bubble packs, right? So yeah. Put that over there. Sorry, it's a total mess up here. But like I said, this is what you get, folks. This is just my real life here sometimes. Okay? You want the edited version of me? The edited version of me? Go watch some videos. I always encourage people to add views to the channel, to the general channel. $1 knife from Temu. I wish. Trust me, I look for knockoffs of things. Especially things that I want. And Camulus just happens to be one of my favorite knife companies. That's a Camulus product. That's the Swedge. This is the knife the Psycho is bringing under the bar when you walk in and you get kind of afraid of the guy who's just sitting there just screaming he's gonna kill that next dude he sees. By the way, I'm picking up a drywall version of this. But yeah, I miss, dude, when I was a kid, you used to always get it in a box, right? You always got it in either a pop box or like a slide box or like a shoe box, What's up, Tater TV? How you doing, bro? Season, I'm having amazing luck with Temu. Hey, dude, if you see some good stuff on Temu, man, just, link me. Make sure you link me on it. Link me all over that. Wash the soap in water. It's a Camulus product. They use like a high quality friggin' titanium bonded steel. This one's a titanium bonded stainless, just like the this guy. Okay. So belt clip. Wonder if that's any good. Hold on. Oh yeah. No, that'd hold on. Yeah. I don't know. Is it made in China? Probably. Doesn't matter. And dude, it's made by a company that wants it. It's always you saying something like that, Ringo. Of course you do. I'm gonna get there. Actually, it says it right here. It's a fixed blade 3.5. Relax. I actually probably could have just told you that just from the way it looks. Ooh, 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 oh, oh, oh. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see what kind of a carve out I can do with that. No, no, no. That's not bad, man. Hold on, see if I can get a little bit of that. See, you gotta wonder, like, why am I looking at something specific? You know, like certain things about the knife, the blade. Is it cool because I like hexagons? Yes. Uh, am I also trying to sometimes carve things that are in a weird place or need a certain kind of finesse? That's why I carry a whole bag of knives, y'all. Hey, and you know that's like my that's like my thing, right? I need to bring down one of those stupid honeycomb ones. Uh, yeah, here's one right here. Got one. I got one right here. Stuff sitting on top of it. Yeah, that's right. It's just I got stuff propped up on art here. People don't buy art, so it's the first lesson I could ever tell an artist in your life. People pay what they want for art, not what they want to give you, or whatever. Starting at 8mm 32, cheap. How much was it? Cheap, cheap. How much is cheap, cheap? Can you EDC it for a week because I like it. This, yeah, I'm totally gonna fucking. So I carry right now. I carry a G hammer, a Camulus G hammer. By the way, Dan, you notice you're in the Blue Man group now. Yeah, it's got a knife sharpener, a knife honer, and a friggin' like a little a cord cutter. What is the G hammer? Let's see if I can find. Where is? See, I'm usually on top of where the Joker bag is, but I just pulled it in from the car a couple days ago. Yeah, that's what I've been carrying. That's the G hammer, and that's a DDR. That's a design. Yeah, I think you did, and a bump cap. You said that you found you took my advice. You got the insert right. Put it into a flex fit, and if it doesn't fit, send it back. Yeah, hey, like I am a fan of kind of a Tonto looking. No, that's not it. Oh, where is it? And yeah, I usually don't get anywhere near myself with a knife blade, so. Usually I go for something like that because I'm a real traditionalist. You see, this is a kind of a daily carry too. I typically have like 5 or 6 of them on my being at once. I don't know why. Just when I was a kid, I used to always get in trouble. So having a bunch of knives was never a bad idea. Cheers. I don't know if that's the only Shiner Bock I got, but dang, I'm doing good. Holy crap. That one made me go and cry a little bit. I was over to Texas. The whole special crying a little bit in heaven. Anyway, so, yeah. I like this kind of, like, Tento, but that, pump cap. Yeah, congratulations, Dan. I don't know why I'd say that. I'm the one who did it. I don't see it as that big of a deal. I also, I'm like mod at like a million friggin' channels, so I wouldn't even worry that too much about it. Although I will tell you, I think there's only a handful. Did anyone see my video where it was like, Big Josh gave me a good idea, like he's doing comments, but instead of doing other people's comments, I'm just gonna do my crazy, insane comments. Yeah, I like that one. I laughed all night about that. That was brilliant. And then like, I knew if I laughed about it, someone out there was gonna laugh about it. Uh, yeah, you gotta understand. I cannot take myself seriously here at all. It's just like not even possible for me to do that. Uh, I don't see the endeavor here as a serious endeavor. I see it as an entertaining endeavor. There's a difference. For I have always been the class clown, much like George Carlin. Yes. I do remember doing like Shakespeare in high school, and I was the one who had to read shit sometimes. And I hated reading things. I had problems reading. But if I could like read Shakespeare, because I knew that shit by heart. But softwood light through yonder window breaks. It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon. Look, hey, this is my point. Like, once I had memorized shit, that's not the problem. Getting it in, getting it down, always hard to read. If I can just hear it, like a speech, oh man, that's gonna kill it right there. I got it. I'm almost there. 3, 4 more wipes of stupid paint on stupid white things and stupid things that should have never gotten friggin' this disgusting and dirty. Fucking. The remediation paint bubbles off of it. 8250. Okay. Yeah, I keep it in my truck usually. So like, this is actually so funny enough, the Joker bag is not the one I keep in the truck. I'm gonna show you guys that one day, but it's in there permanently for a reason, and this is like a big prop version of it essentially, with every knife I bought for the channel. See, the original Joker bag is not one of these awesome hyper tough ones. It's literally a friggin' like a 6-inch husky tool bag with like knives stuffed into the side pockets and stuff, and it's got some other sharp items in it. It's got some other really sharp stuff. It's got like a couple hatchets and some other things in there. Just because you don't know what you're going to need on a site in any situation. So, and then I'd rather someone's like, hey, I needed like a little small hatchet to get into something, cut some little branches or something out. All right, well, you could try maybe this guy. You know, if I had my hatchet here, I'd show you my hatchet. I don't have the hatchet here. The little. I have a little orange guy, an Ozark Creek I carry around for drywall. Believe it or not, rip and trim and rip and drywall. One of those real flat, like steel plate ones that just have the friggin' sharp edge, and then you just take that and put that into the trim. And then you usually use a sharpened bar. Got one right there, hold on. Usually use one of these sharpened bars that I make. And I put that right there, and it just goes right into the trim. And then if you wiggle the hatchet out, you can cut the caulk as you go. Yeah, so like I said, I've done a lot of drywall. Most of the drywall stuff I have to do nowadays is just patching. So I don't spend a lot of time doing like large project drywall replacement anymore, which I used to do. I don't mind doing it, but I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not a big fan of large jobs that some people don't need sometimes, and when it's absolutely necessary to do it, But like on this project, there's some faux work, some faux wall work, and I'm pretty sure there's something messed up behind it. But they want it ripped out last minute. Cheers. Just like everything else in this stupid job. But a camel's comb. The one thing I know, I'm gonna be real, right? Like, that's a good little fisher blade or something, right? You could use that for fishing. It's got a friggin' hook sharpener on the side. I guess it's a hook sharpener. I mean, it's definitely a hook sharpener. It's not. That's what they sell it as, a hook sharpener. It's this hook sharpener. I don't know. I do like these like ballistic plastic cases where they like integrate little bits of stuff into it so that it becomes useful. Because I got a bunch of this crap around. Like look at this one. This one's just standard, you know. But that's nice. I like this. This little jammer, and I'm telling you right now, that's probably going to fit right on the front of like a belt area or something. Right behind a belt, probably to the left. It's hard to say, Like I got to go dress shit on when I do it. I got to try. That's why I don't do knife reviews online. That's why I don't do 15-second knife reviews. Because here's your 15-second knife review. 15-second review. It's a knife. 15-second review. It's a knife. 15-second review. It's a knife. 15-second review. Now that's a knife. Although that could be the one right there, but you guys just got it for free here on the stream. Exclusive content. I'm not doing that video. All right, you just got it. Exclusive content here on stream. That's cool, dude. Not only does it hit me in the right place with the hexagons, yeah, that's a good thing. I think I could talk briefly about something that's coming up. Yeah, here, hold on, let me pull this over. I do have, this is a Tough Built product. That's got a 15-second review going out in a couple days as well. And tomorrow's definitely is going to be this guy. It's a Night Eyes product. It's a Night Eyes product, and yeah, I don't want to say the name of it because it's part of the joke. But here's something I've been working on lately. Is a blade roundup. Okay, so I'm gonna start accumulating, buying every version of every blade. Hey, what's up, Shorts McGee TV? Shorts McGee. But yeah, so large hook blades. What do people call these? They call them carpet blades, right? So what does it say on the back here? It says cuts roofing shingles, or roofing in shingles, felt paper, Tyvek, foam board, and insulation. Now that makes some sense because that seems like that would give you the right amount of cut on a certain foam boards. Corta tejas, papel de Now, on this boy, it says it's serrated edge, right? So we got the wavy boys. Wavy boys. Okay, cuts cardboard, rope, carpet, and more. So I guess when people say that's a carpet blade, they might be wrong. That's a carpet blade? No, the carpet blades are like this size. They're like that, and they're like two straight edges. So, Wise Owl and Shorts McGee TV. A classic combination. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. Did I pick up other stuff? Or am I just getting really drunk right now? I feel like I might just be drunk right now. Yes, I am certain of it now. I thought about one more thing. It was a cutlery set for $6. Blades. I did buy that knife and this thing to do Here, I'll give y'all a quick little hint about one of these products. It's not bad, actually, but it's with this. Yeah, this thing's cool. Sorry. Over here messing around with you guys on off stream here. Okay, so what's going on the next few days? I do have some things coming in the mail, and then I got a tool roundup that's happening here in a little bit. Uh, multi-tool roundup. Gonna have this in that video. Uh, multi-tools, camping junk, camping tools. Extreme discreet carry fork and knife / spoon. You want to talk about extreme discreet carry, y'all? I mean, look at that. Come on. Come on. Extremely discreet. Dude, you could put someone's eye out with that. That's actually perfect size for an eyeball. Look at that. That's like an eyeball. Yeah, extreme discreet. Cheers. Eyeball poke in action. Ah! No, that's not why you carry it. But at the same time, I'm going to be real with you. If you wanted to carry a tactical knife, you wouldn't want this spoon one. You had to fold that out to get the knife out. And that's not a very good knife. That's a butter knife. Yeah, that would work. Yeah. You know, dude, I'm constantly impressed with Ozark Trail. Their value for cost point and materials, really hard to beat. I know people are like cheap Chinese, but look, I'd rather buy 10 cheap ones than one really expensive one, and then when I lose the cheap one, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll get a super expensive one, right? Maybe one day I'll just go get a super expensive spoon and fork that folds up. Maybe it'll be even smaller than this. I wonder if that's cool. Can you like, I don't know. Is it like double taking something? I don't know. Get one made of silver. Nah, man. Get one made of platinum. It's just so it matches my grill. What? Your teeth? Nah, man. I got a platinum barbecue grill. Be a little pouch. Come on, man. That's great. $20 and I feel real good. Wow. I'm gonna probably hurt myself with this at some point when I'm sober. At least I'm willing to admit that while I'm drunk. At least I'm willing to admit that while I'm drunk. And we've got a dunk. Yeah. Yes. Dan, the man. Where is all of my crap? Oh, I did find this at Walmart. That's it. Yeah, I found that at Walmart. $1.97. It's a hyper tough lanyard light. And I guess you hook it on the bag or something, and then point that at the $2. Little lanyard light. Huh? Check, see how much beer I got? Oh, I got plenty. No, scratch that. I just had a sneeze here. Like a cat. But the one thing I was thinking about with this is just so, I don't know, like when I see something like this, I'm like, that could be interesting. So I need to carry it, and I need to know what I'm doing when I say this could be something good. But I'm pretty sure it's pretty crappy and stupid. But I'm willing to spend $2 on a little puck light to with essentially, I guess yeah, just it's like a little mirror, flip mirror bracket or something, essentially built there out of plastic. But I mean, hey, you're Scooby Doo in the gang. You don't have a flashlight, and Fred has this hanging off of his lanyard or his ascot or whatever. Yeah, not bad. $2. $2. I wouldn't say no. That's why. Oh, I did find one thing at Walmart. Okay, hold on. Okay, I've been having an issue lately where I need to take my phone and I need to like put it inside of a pouch so that I can, while I'm working, not get it coated in like the things that get contaminated sometimes around the environment. So when I was at Walmart, they have like an accessory section. It's where I usually find bandanas, but you can't find the good bandanas there anymore. But this says tumbler accessory. Basically, you're supposed to strap it to a tumbler. It's a no boundaries tumbler accessory zipper pouch with adjustable strap. And I'm sitting here looking at this going, right? This is a belt. See how you just clip it right there, maybe? But that's a $7, $6.97 for this. $7 for this little pouch. And it's got a comes with free paper. Free paper. Free paper. I was about to cry there. Sorry, y'all. Um, I know I always get triggered by free paper. Free paper. Free paper. Oh no, I just need to blow my nose. Sorry. My bad. Anyway, yeah, man. Same when the camera case and pouches go on clearance at my electronics and at the Miramar and me my where Miramar Beach right here. Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Uh, it's very interesting how you can confuse me with just the regular words that people use. But like the thing I'm saying is like this is kind of cool because this is like it's like not on sale. It's like a regular price for that, $6.97. You know, you talk about just a small pouch, and then it's got like a friggin' I guess if you have a small enough leg, it could be a leg strap, but whatever. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You strap it on a molly web. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, it's just like that. That alone makes it kind of an interesting thing. But yes, put it on a tumbler, right? Sure, put it on a drink or whatever. Which is also not like it crossed my mind as something that wouldn't be that bad, right? If I just put it on like a drink that's on here or something. But then I realized it's like you're gonna put your cell phone in there. It's a round case. Why would you do that? Or it's not. It's not around. It's like doesn't have a flat piece of wood in the back or anything. But my phone just barely fits. The only reason I know that is because I definitely tried this at the store before I bought it. But like right there. And yeah, the $7, that's not bad. And it's gonna get me by till I find something better. That's the other thing too, because I'm looking for something that's just a little bit better than that. You know, put it under your hazard suit. The funny part of that is that those little personal fan things that I use, they're friggin' worth $1 billion when you're under there. Dude, I bought one, and I wore it off my neck the first time I ever wore one, and then I bought another one, and I wore it off my pants. Then I bought another one, and I bought that, and I wore both those off my pants too. And then I bought two more, and I wear them on my ankles. And when I tell you, dude, I like knee length or longer shorts, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I always use the shorter ones that I have, the ones that go above the knee when I'm in that suit. 100%. Don't try to friggin' be the BA who's got like a full suit on under that friggin' thing. That's all I'm saying. Oh. But yeah, I figured Sunday stream, start at 10, go an hour, because I like hanging out with you guys. And as much as I don't want to do this stuff, I do have to get this done. So I got about a half an hour to hang, maybe a little bit longer. I don't know, it depends. Chat it up. I really would just love to friggin' talk about stupid shit. Oh, bad customer story. I could tell you one. Uh, the first time, oh, it's not a bad customer. The first time that I ever got hired with the guy I'm working with right now, with, uh, he called me up, and he's actually living at the house we're working in. And he says, hey, need some help fixing this floor. Not the right one. Hey, I need some help fixing this floor. It's a composite floor. He's got them laid out in certain parts, like bricks stacked on top of each other, not staggered like you're supposed to. And, man, that's one game I really do want to go back and play. Like, just to play again for a little bit. I enjoyed Minecraft. It's a very calming aspect of that game. Anyway, so I'm trying to explain to the guy. Okay, so I've been a partner. I am a painter, but I am a handyman. I do a lot of things. I hire on. Right now, I'm basically a contractor. Okay, like that's what I would call myself essentially at this point in my life. Or job foreman at this point. I do both. Uh, but I'm not the job foreman who doesn't work with people. I'm the job foreman who's working along everybody's side. Mostly because the guy that I work for is ultra cheap. But anyway, this was the first job I was working for him. I come in, he's like, yeah, these floors need to be finished. And I hired on an Oak City gamer by the name of Joel, and he has a bad back too. That's my other channel, Oak City Gamers. And just go, hi. Hi. Yeah, I'm watching from that account. Anyway, so basically, Joel says to me, yeah, dude, I've done flooring before. Cool, whatever, awesome. And we go out there, and we're not ripping flooring up from like regular stuff. It's been glued with like double, like extra hardcore, like Toontown glue, like dip looking glue, right? And so what are we using out there? What do I always use when I gotta rip something up? I use the Big Red Bar. Big Red Bar is the everything ripper. RIP everything when you rip it with the Big Red Bar. I do, however, need to sharpen those points. But the Big Red Bar, it made pretty short work of it. Okay? But we were there for about a week on our hands and knees with scrapers. The Kmart Clonker. Hey man, I like that name too. I wouldn't call this a clunker at all, dude. This thing's a friggin' caddy. Dude, I don't know about you, but if you ever find one, I'm telling you, buy it. I will pay you to ship it to me, even in this state, even in this condition. That's how much I love this tool. As a matter of fact, like I want one day to have my own tool production stuff going and sell them on my own Tool Acolyte channel or Tool Acolyte website. Stuff I basically endorse, not just other people's products, it's some of my own. But I'd like to redo Big Red Bar. Oh, dude, we did heat guns. We like when people ask me, did we try something? So when it's this bad, you try everything, right? You try everything, right? Every single thing. Oh, why is out? You gotta get my phone number, dude. I know we've been sleeping on talking, but that's mostly because I've been working. I know guys who do the custom fab stuff. I'd like to get into it, but anyway, so the story goes though we finish out the floors, make the rest of it look amazing, and Joel is like, I will never ever work flooring again after what that was. So was it a nightmare customer? No. Was it a nightmare project? Yeah, 100%. Right? The other thing about that job specifically is it led to the next gigantic, friggin' crazy, hardcore job that happened to me, which was also the same customer. Um, get your son modulus, dude. I have so much modulus. I don't know. You guys don't know what kind of collector I am, but when I see opportunities for things, usually I buy them. Like today, I picked up 2 free bikes off the side of the road. Pops was like super pissed. Pops hates it when I do it. I'm like, Pops, one is a roadmaster, right? And one's a girl's huffy. So, like a lowrider, do a lowrider with like, maybe a trike, maybe like a big, like a big motor in the back or something. A couple batteries. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, my son's a little out of Nerf. The stuff we use now is the stuff that shoots 150 or whatever, 150 FPS. The real short darts, and yeah, I got flooring to do tomorrow. Ugh. Okay, so this is the thing. I will still do flooring. I just got out of it for a reason, right? I got out of it for a reason. There's a reason why I didn't want to stay in flooring, and that's because I hate knee pads. Knee pads are the worst friggin' invention ever because none of them work, right? Although, hold on, I've never tried the $90 friggin', you know, knees of Damocles friggin' tough built ones. You know what I'm talking about? Where it looks like you're wearing like, ancient Greek god armor. The Greek god armor of the Valkyries. I shall knee you into the next oblivion through your sack. Maybe shove this up there a little bit too. But yeah, no, I'm telling you, I got those blades, I got these blades. I've got different variants of blades, and then I'm gonna do kind of like every blade that's ever been made. And then I want to see what I think is probably the best of the best blades. I'm pretty sure I could go look up what's that guy, farm something, farm test guy. Uh, he's all right. He bugs me a little bit because he's like, because it's always like this, and then it's always like this, and then it's always like this, and it's always like this. This is continuous. Yeah, it's cool. That's just, dude. I don't know. Like, just move the cadence around a little bit. Like, I know you're giving information. It doesn't mean you have to sound like you're using the same voice filter to make your friggin' voice sound like it's excited. Right? Uh, what's in my pouch? I haven't really done a video about that. Honestly, because I haven't really settled on. So the pouch is kind of an interesting thing I've found. Okay, I do keep several things in it, like regular things in it, like, but things get swapped in, things get swapped out. Okay, right? Like, yeah, I don't need those blades in there. I just stuffed them in there. You know, we're doing plugs and plugs and stuff. So a full set to do a full plug rewire, right? Pull with the blade for the outer one, and then for the inner stuff. And then I know I've got this. This is my backup one for whoever is sitting there trying to ask me to borrow mine. And the next best thing I got for you, buddy. And then obviously I always carry around the Night Eyes Clip Pockets XL. It's it's a grab and go kind of thing, but the pouch itself, this little pouch and that pouch, this is more important to me. I'll put that out there. This actually goes on my tool belt every once in a while, and that's when I'm like walking through stuff, or Night Eyes is probably one of the best EDC carry companies. Sorry, ED carry companies. Ed carries. By the way, I do want to do, like, one day I want to sell like stuff like this just loaded up, you know, with good stuff, so that, like, you know, if it's like the tinkerer's kit or the wire cutter's kit, you know what I'm saying? I always keep regular cheap screwdrivers. I think cheap screwdrivers, I'm willing to sacrifice whatever that is for $1.25. I'll shove that into something. I'll leave it there for a day. I'll come back. It'll be mangled, whatever. I don't have a problem with that. I'll stuff it in a thing. I'll post something into the ground with it. $1.25. I don't have a problem losing it. Same with the friggin' that. That looks just as much like a chisel as that does for $1.25. You know, these pry bars, I have to say, these are some of my favorite things. Mostly because when you're breaking stuff apart, that little bit of extra leverage, and my sharpened bar. Always do a sharpened bar. You buy one of these, you grind down the edges until it gets sharpenable. And then once it's sharpenable, start sharpening it. This one isn't sharp quite yet. Ah, here it is. That one's fairly sharp. Here, I can sort of prove that here. Yeah, I just sharpen them up. I sharpen them up to about 600. You know, nothing crazy, right? Just like your standard kind of knife blade. And it's not like high carbon steel or nothing. It's real smooth, friggin' real soft steel. So, I mean, I'm going to make a bunch for people. I'm going to smooth them and cut them. I just tell people you can do it yourself. You don't have to wait for me. That goes in my bag. And then, believe it or not, a tack puller. I think a tack puller, even though it did cause this horrific damage on my finger, and I've been dealing with a small infection there on it for a couple days. Even though, yes, I cleaned it when it happened. I cleaned it twice. I did it with alcohol, and I did it with stupid friggin' peroxide, and I did iodine. I was not taking a chance, but I still had schmutz on the end of this somewhere. And I had my tetanus recently, so I think I'm all right on that too. So like, I don't know, like, I'm starting to see the reason to keep this in there all the time. This is the Quinn scraper. This is at Harbor Freight. But if you look at the tough one, what is it, hyper tough one? It's essentially the same thing. This is why I tell people, like, you know, if you're wondering who makes whose tools, all of the tools that you loved are made by two people in friggin' Asia. It's like TCI or TTI or something like that. Those two companies. I know TTI is the one that I'm usually more on board with because they do a lot of Milwaukee stuff, and I know their OEMing is really dope. But I also know that they provide literally most of this junk. So this junk, hyper tough, all that. There is a like a 55-piece screwdriver set I want to pick up from Walmart. Ah, yes, Hank, look at you, man. I have been carrying this Swiss Tech Swiss Army knife style. What is this called? This is called the. It's called the Golden Exit Soto. It's the it's something, but I've been carrying that. That's been a great thing to have in my pouch. I know I carry a lot of knives, okay, but this like old school classic, like kind of Swiss Army looking like blade. Something about that gives me certain cuts a little bit better. And when I'm working doors, because working doors is what I've been doing lately, so I'm a bit of a door guru. I'll do a video about doors, okay? If a door sticks a certain way, there's certain reasons why it's doing it. If someone slams a door a certain amount of times, then it will inevitably get pushed up or fall down, okay? If you slam a door, you're loosening the screws. That is a 100% real thing. Shouldn't slam doors. The only reason why is because if it's a solid door, you're definitely screwing something up. Or unscrewing something up, I should say. But that's friggin' been great. Dude, a little punch awl. The tiniest little awl. Right? Whenever I need to mark for a screw. Right? So we had to replace a little bit of flooring. And we had to do the subflooring because there was something weird growing in there. So we ripped that out, cut it out. We did all the bleaching and all that stuff. We tested it 30 feet out. We lost all of the culture, okay? And we put out another little, put a little piece of wood in there and everything. And I had to screw it all down to the floor joists. And what did I do? I walked up, did that, went to the other side, did that on the other side, and then before I stabbed it into the other side, I hooked my chalk line into it, right? And then I wedged it against the friggin' drywall so that I could run my chalk line and then snap it without it popping out. Did it work? Second time, yes. First time, no. I had to test the idea, very much so first. And then I'm gonna be real too, also. So to Adrian Tools and Reviews, he recommended this thing, and if I don't usually use a regular utility knife, but if it needs to be happening, instead of walking all the way out to the truck, here's a blade. Get a blade out of here. I can always get some from the truck. And then these wire strippers are probably some of my favorites, but I'm already eyeballing a pair of Kleins. The hard part is that I need to go in there with this pair in my hand, and I need to eyeball one for one the friggin' Klein that I want, because there's a lot of different versions of these in both Klein and Milwaukee, and they're not all the same. I like an insulated crimper in mine because I do some car stereo stuff here and there. Yeah, dude, I'm old school. I can wire up speakers and little run capacitors and all that kind of shit. But yeah, so the takeaway is like the bag is really the important part. The philosophy of the bag, okay? It says to me, hey, I kind of have a toolbox, right? Some things I keep in here all the time, like this little level. That's always in there. I'm never not without it, okay? I gotta hang a picture. I gotta check a small section of something. If I need something bigger, I will know it and I'll have to bring it. A sensor. A cheap, as small as I can get, the only thing I can find to fit in that pocket, and it was cheaper than the Yellow Boy. Yeah. It's, you got plenty of room in the bag. Just start putting the things you use every day in one. I think I paid $28 for this, $27.97. if it doesn't say $27.97, or if it says $27.97 on the ticket at Home Depot or whatever, because it's a Husky, uh, take a picture of it, because they might try to juke you out of a couple extra bucks, because that's what they try to do with me. Try to juke and stick and dive a whole bunch of big fat runs right in front of my face. Try to stiff arm me out the game, y'all. You see? You see. This is the curse of cleaning. You clean, and then you have to stop, so you pile things up. Then you clean, you have to stop, pile things up. And now, you can't find your pipe, and you can't enjoy a nice, wonderful bowl on stream. Hey, there's that cable clip thing I was looking for earlier. Holy crap. But yeah, I've got a lot of pouches of stuff, things. I got a Roxxon thing coming up. I'm just really jaded on their entire line. Their entire line is the exact same technology in every tool. Just go look. Once I've said that, you won't unsee it. And I'm just going to give people a couple days before I basically shatter their world and how much they love that stupid company. I'm 100% sure it's not even a real company. It's 150 millimeter Stanley. Pack smokes 150 millimeter Stanley Packsaw. Put a pack of smokes in a 150 millimeter Stanley pocket saw. You're talking about a small little Stanley pocket saw of some kind? Is there a part number for that? I want to know what that is. I want to know what that is. I want you to show me. Maybe Owl can look it up quick. If he can pull away from Minecraft. I know I said it wrong. It's okay. I'm really not trying to like sing a lot, and if you guys make me famous for it, I'm gonna be super angry. Not unless I put out a friggin' hit song. All right, cool, got it. Don't no one remix stuff, man. I don't want to have a robot voice, you know. I saw doing. Oh, if you're doing okay. DeWalt construction, dude. Okay, construction jacks are something I'm incredibly intrigued by, and because there's a story on my channel already about when we had to jack up a shed to freaking get it to work correctly, and we had to basically rebuild the foundation on it from underneath. Yeah, that was fun. Cheers. A pint. But now Amazon has the cheap knockoffs. Irwin makes one too. Okay. I've seen them. I've got I've got several regular bottle jacks. And I don't know if you know, for a long time, bottle jacks, if you have enough of them, you can lift almost anything with them. So, yeah, I know that's pretty irresponsible, but that's how they used to do it back in the day. So, don't act like irresponsibility was a part of the past, because I'm pretty sure ultra responsibility was more important to us in some ways back then. All right, now where's my little bag? There it is. All right, now where's my little Pokeball? Oh, I guess I could just use this. Tool with many uses. You gotta clear out a bowl with a fucking electric screwdriver. Yeah, baby. Remember, I do everything wrong here, folks. The whole point is for me to do things wrong. And then when I report I've done something wrong, what do? I'm going to show you how you got it right. Just like the friggin' tailgate. Man, the tailgate shit, oh man, that is really killing me right now. I really just wish I had fixed that. But apparently, I had to go start a video and I had to be all confident and I had to be all like, gigantic armed friggin' Ed. With gigantic friggin' monkey arms, with gigantic friggin' ape friggin' grip. I had to snap that friggin' bolt right in half. By the way, there it is. It's a soft closed tailgate kit. I was just pissed because like I know that that's part of the kit, and then I looked up each of the components of the kit, and they're ultra cheap. Everything about that kit is super cheap. You just buy the parts separate. I'm gonna have a parts list for it when I put that video up too, like Amazon or eBay or something, or both, I'm expeditious sometimes. I can actually do work. I've expressed multiple times that the reason I make an entertainment channel that is kind of revolving around my life, essentially.